Hello, kindergartners. It's Mrs. Gordon back for another adventure. Yes. Make sure that you have your binoculars and a piece of paper and pencil to write on so that you can practice your letter writing with our new letter today. We're going to start with something a little bit different today. Now that we have a few letters that we've learned, I like to do a little just review. If you end up going back to school, this is a chart that you may see. And so it's a very quick way for us to review all the letters that we've learned each time we get back together. So I'm going to show you how it works today. And then as we move along, you're going to get a lot more used to it. So here we go. We start with saying the letter first. So obviously we're doing this one first. So we say A, then we say the sound, A, and then the picture name, apple. And then we go to the next one, D, dog. And the other one we've done so far is O, octopus. Okay, try it with me. Here we go. Letter name first, A, apple. D, dog. O, octopus. And today we're going to add another one to our chart. We are going to add a letter that has to do with Ollie's friend that he's going to bring today. So remember Ollie, our monkey from the Amazon. Say hi, boys and girls. Well, Ollie's very excited today. Really excited because he is going to bring his pet today to help us with our letter. He has a pet. Oh, I bet you can't guess what it is. It's not a dog. No, Ollie and dogs don't get along so good. It's definitely not a cat. No, got another guess? It's a goldfish. This is Ollie's pet goldfish. And Ollie's pet goldfish's name is Goldie. Can you say that? Say Goldie. Say hi, Goldie. Hi, boys and girls. How are you today? My name is Goldie, and I'm Ollie's pet goldfish. I live in water, and I like to eat food that Ollie gives me. So Goldie starts with the letter we're going to work on today. So that's why Ollie was so excited to bring Goldie to visit you today. Goldie, say that, Goldie. That is the letter G. G. Our letter for today is the letter G. This is the letter G, and the letter G says G. Yeah. So if you put your hand right here on your neck like this, and that sound, you can feel it right back here. Go G, Goldie. The other thing that Goldie is a goldfish. And goldfish starts with G. So try it again. Let's say goldfish this time. Ready? Goldfish. G, goldfish. Yeah. So now you can see why Ollie was sharing his pet with you today. Yeah. Goldie the goldfish starts with the letter G. You'll also see a picture on my card of something else that starts with G. Do you know what that is, Goldie? That's a gumball machine. A gumball machine. That's right, Goldie. Gumball. Can you try that? Say gumball. Yeah. Gumball starts with G too. So let's look at a couple other things that start with G. Oh, I bet you know what this is. This is not a pet though. No, it actually lives where Ollie lives. It's a gorilla. Can you say gorilla? Yeah, gorilla starts with G too. gorilla. Good. Can you feel that in the back of your neck right here? Go gorilla. Yeah, good job. Oh, here's another animal. This animal would be on a farm. It wouldn't live in the jungle like the gorilla and Ollie. Yeah, it's a goat. Can you say goat? Goat. Yeah, put your hand on your neck again and say goat. Yeah, goat starts with G too. Good job. And here's one more. I bet we have a lot of these in the kindergarten class. Yes, that's a girl. Can you say girl? Girl also starts with G. Good job. All right, so let's do our little letter card drill. Now you'll notice G is on a white card. That means it's a consonant. Remember last week we started talking about if it's a yellow card, it's a vowel. If it's a white card, it's what we call a consonant. And to make words, which we'll be doing later on, we need to have both consonants and vowels. We have to have them both to make that work. Yeah, so let's practice. Remember, I'm going to show you the card. You're going to tell me the letter. What letter is that? Letter name. Okay, and I'll wait a second. And if you don't know, then listen for Mrs. Gordon. She'll tell you. All right, here we go. Did you get that one? It's O. Good job. D. A. G. Yeah, that's our new one. All right, now I'm going to mix them up. And this time when you see the card, this time you're going to say the sound it makes. So this part of our little practice or drill is sound. So you're going to see the card, and this time instead of telling me letter name, you're going to say the sound. Here we go. Ready? Ah. G. G. If you put your hand back there, you can feel that. G. D. D. Remember, that one's in the front of your mouth. D. D. My tongue goes up behind my teeth. Ah. Big O. Make your mouth an O. Ah. Good job. All right. So now we need our paper and our pencil because it's time to practice. Get our paper out. Okay, now remember, when we write, we have to pay attention to the lines on our paper. So remember, Mrs. Gordon used the house, and we talk about that some letters are house letters, and they stay in this space. So our A and our O that we made were house letters. They stayed right in the house. Yep, and all letters, remember our red bed? All letters rest on that red bed. So we make sure we stay on that red bed. Okay? All right. And then this is the attic. Our letter D last week was all the way up at the top of the attic. That was a totally tall letter. Yeah. Well, today we have a special letter because G goes down into the basement. Yeah, it's one of those letters we say that has a tail because it goes under our red bed and goes down in the basement. Yeah, so I'm going to show you. We're going to start at the ceiling of the house, that dotted line. Yep, that's where we're going to start. The G does not go up in the attic, so we should not be up in this space. Yeah, it's a letter that goes down in the basement. It's a tail letter. We're going to go all the way down here. Okay, now the G, it's easy to start because it's just like an A. Yeah, you're going to make an A first. So see how every time we've just kind of built on the letters we've already been writing. So for a lowercase g, we're going to start just a little bit under that dotted line, and I'm going to make the letter A. So I'm going to go around and down on that little leg that touches there. But now to finish the G, I'm going to go down in the basement, and I'm going to make a little hook, almost like a fish hook. See my bottom tail? Yeah. Okay, now I want you to try one. On your paper and pencil, we're going to do it again. So we're starting at the ceiling of our house on my dot. We're going to go around. We're going to make the letter A first. Okay, so there I made my A. And now I'm just going to keep going in the basement and make that hook, just like a fish hook. There's my tail. Okay, can you try one more? Do one more on your paper. So make your A first. I'm going to go around and make my A first. And then down in the basement and make a hook. That's the tail of the G. Good job. So we always look at the uppercase letter is a letter that we would use to start a sentence or to say a name. So Goldie's name is going to start with an uppercase G because it's a special name for her. Yes. So Goldie's G that we would write for her name has to be totally tall. Remember, we talk about how those uppercase letters are totally tall. So I'm going to be way up here. And I'm going to start and I'm going to come around like that uppercase O that we made. Just like that uppercase O. But when I come up, when I get to this line, that middle line of my attic, I'm going to make a line in. So again, it's like the uppercase O that we made. We're going to come around. You try it on your paper. Like I'm making an uppercase O. But when I get back up to there, I'm going to go in. And that's my G, uppercase G. Yeah, so it's easy because I'm going to start like an uppercase O, but then when I get to that dotted line, I'm just going to make a line in to finish it. And that gives me an uppercase G. Good job, boys and girls. Try to make another uppercase G for Goldie. Goldie, our goldfish that's visiting today. All right, it's time for your binoculars. Get your binoculars out. We're going to go searching for some pictures that have the G sound in them. Now, last week we had a little trouble because our person that was helping us, remember, our dog, he was telling the answers. So, Goldie, you're not going to tell you the answers, are you? Oh, no, I never tell the answers. Yeah, she's not going to tell the answer. So you better get your binoculars out. You're going to have to work hard on this one. So Goldie's going to have a card and Mrs. Gordon's going to have a card. And you're going to look through with your binoculars. Remember, if you don't have binoculars, make them with your hands. You can do that. Okay? Look through there. See if you can find which picture is going to have the G sound. G sound. Okay? Oh, look at what Goldie has. Goldie has an octopus. Octopus. Mrs. Gordon has a gorilla. Okay, look through those binoculars. Which one starts with the G sound, that G? And sometimes it might help you to put your hand right up here and say both picture names. And remember that feeling of that G on your throat, and it'll help you decide. So octopus or gorilla? Goldie, what do you think? Octopus or gorilla? I think gorilla. Gorilla. Did you agree with Goldie? She's right. It is gorilla. Good job. All right, let's try another one. Look at Goldie has girl. I have apple. Girl, apple. Which one do you think? Look closely. Put your hand on your throat. Feel it. Apple, girl. I think it's girl. I think it's girl. You're right. It's girl. Good job, Goldie. Goldie agrees. It's girl. Girl. Oh, what do you have, Goldie? Doll! I have a doll! Oh, doll. I think we've done that sound before, but I have a goat. Doll, goat. What do you think? Did you say goat? Good job, because it's goat. Goat starts with that G sound, doesn't it? All right, we're going to do one more. Goldie has a gate. 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 I have a pizza. Gate pizza. What do you think? Which one? What do you think, Goldie? Do you have it? Yes, she's right. Yes, it's gate. Gate. Gate starts with G. 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 All right, this week on your paper, I want you to make sure that you're practicing your G's on your paper. And as you're doing work, be looking for those G's. Maybe when you're reading a story, see if you can find some G's with that tail going down into the basement. I will see you next week. I hope you have a great week this week. And Goldie wishes you have a great week too. Can you say goodbye? Bye-bye. Bye-bye, boys and girls. Bye. Have a good week.